Hello, everyone, and we are live and in the doghouse. This is episode 24, by the way. I want to give a quick shout out to Pro Wrestling Tees. They make my merch. Go there, get you some. They even got in the doghouse t shirts now. I also want to plug my belt maker, Cap Go Championship belts. They make all my belts that are behind me. Beautiful belts. Now, we are going to share the screen here, and I will introduce my special guest here. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. USW Superstar, the Ladies Liberty Heavyweight Champion, Luscious Lynn. How you doing, ma'am?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm great. I'm great. It's great to have you on the show. I can't believe it. You're the very first woman to ever be on this show to actually get to sit down and actually interview. We already got people in the comments. Melissa Reed says hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Ask questions. I'll be more than happy to pass them along. We're gonna get right into it. I gotta ask, and you don't have to go into any detail or anything like that. What was it like growing up in the business? What was it like for you?
Oh God, growing up in the business has been very interesting. I would go to a whole bunch of different shows, and I just enjoyed sitting there, watching it, and seeing the wrestlers interact with the fans has always been my favorite part of it. It just hit a soft spot in my heart, and I really enjoyed that, and that's one of my favorite things about it.
Awesome, very awesome. So what made you want to get into the wrestling business? What hooked you?
What made me want to get in the wrestling business is again seeing the fans' reactions just really hit my heart and just being comfortable with them and trying to put a smile on their face because there's some people that watch wrestling to get them out of dark spots, and I think that is very special, and I want to be able to help somebody and just be able to make them happy.
It's what it's all about, entertaining, keeping them
Yeah.
happy, giving them their money's worth. Um, your greatest accomplishment so far in your career, what is that for you? What in your mind is your greatest accomplishment?
My greatest accomplishment so far is winning the USW Ladies Championship, and also I got trading cards made.
I am definitely getting one of them on the 29th. Hold
And
me.
I also
I'll buy
have
it.
8x10s.
What is it? I'm sorry, I didn't.
I also have 8x10s too
Eight
that I
by
have.
tens too. Oh my! I definitely want one of the cards. Hold me one, and I want to know.
Definitely. I'll put one aside for you.
Awesome, awesome, definitely. Um, Now I gotta ask about your trading. You trained at USW Academy. What was that like training there?
Oh God, I love it. It is amazing. The trainer, amazing. We do so many warm ups to get our cardio up. We do jumping jacks, we do burpees. We do this game where we show different wrestlers and we have to say them. And then if not, we do burpees. If you get them right, you get to sit out. We do squats. Um, we do Mexican rolls in the ring. It's where you roll around in the ring. Um, and yeah, it's amazing. Definitely recommend going there. It's located in Glen Burnie, and we're trying to open another spot down here in Delaware.
Awesome, awesome. That's great to hear. I love the fact that USW is expanding and getting bigger. I can't wait. I'm glad to be a part of it. I'm glad to watch it grow and see all the accomplishments that we're getting. Um, who has been your inspiration in the wrestling business and why? Two-part question.
Definitely the Bella twins. I love the way that they interact, especially their entrance that they did. Love that. And also Liv Morgan. She just is great. I love Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. They have always been one of my top favorite wrestlers, and I just enjoy watching them.
Awesome. Awesome. We have Melissa in the comments again. Do you have any other women you want to wrestle? Anybody else other than the Spider Lady? Wow, good question.
Yes, I want to wrestle Keely Capri. She's with another wrestling company, and I want to eventually wrestle her. And honestly, I'm open to wrestle any female wrestler that would want to. I'm willing to do that.
Awesome. Um, that's another one of the questions I had on here was who's your dream opponent and why and where would you like that match to take place?
Okay, so I want to wrestle Liv Morgan. I think that would be amazing. And probably somewhere in New York. I don't know exactly where yet. In New York, I love New York. I'm Manhattan, New York.
Well, if you're going to
Love it.
New York, you got to go to Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, Madison Square
That's
Garden.
the
Very
spot.
popular. Very popular spot. Definitely there.
A lot of wrestling, big wrestling moments happen in that building.
That is very true.
All right. Well, you have a title match coming up at RSW for another women's championship. Are you looking to capture that one too?
I really hope so. It's against Luscious, and I've seen some of her matches. She is really good. Very tall. So I'm really hoping I can. Praying I can. So I guess we'll see. It's in Buckhannon, West Virginia. So
Canal Lounge, right?
it cut out what?
The
Sorry.
Canal Lounge in Buckhannon. Is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
yeah, I think
A
that's right.
Lounge?
Yeah.
Yeah. I refereed a show there with RSW. Very exciting place to be. That is a very good location for a wrestling show. Those people love this there. So I'm excited for you to get that experience and see what that's like because that's an interesting vibe.
Thank you. I'm really excited. I can't wait.
Awesome. She's a tough lady. I refereed a match of hers and Colby Max at in Grafton in 2024. Very tough lady.
Wow. Yeah, I've seen some of her stuff. She is very tough, but I'm up for any challenge.
Um, okay, we're going to ask you about United We Stand 2. You're defending your Ladies Liberty Championship against Spider Lady. How do you think this one's going to play out?
And if I have to
That's breaking
pin
news,
herself,
right? That's breaking news. That's fresh. That's breaking news.
yep.
Wow.
And if I have to pin her 2 times, I will. I've defeated her so many more times. I'm not afraid to do it 2 more times.
Awesome. Awesome. Do you think Atticus Webb's going to play any role in this match, or do you think USW will make him stay away from the ringside?
Honestly, I think he'll be sneaky and he'll find a way back out there. He always does. I mean, they got me in the locker room and they jumped me.
Yeah, I was going to
Um,
ask you about that. They're kind of making it personal. They're kind of taking the attention away from the belt. They're making it more personal, direct attacks toward you. How does that make you feel?
I think that they're being a little bit selfish in that sense because they're always worried about themselves. And I think that they should not be like that, but they're going to do what they're going to do. And I'm tough. So it's heartbreaking to see the way that they've been acting, but that's on them at that point. That's on them.
Well, I think you're carrying that belt with pride. I think you're a great ladies champion. You've held the title for what, over a year now?
It's about 6 months since
Oh, 6
October.
months. I'm sorry. I'm no good with time. Sorry.
Yeah,
um,
it's about 6 months.
we have another question from Melissa Reed. She said, what are your top 5 moves to use? Your top favorite 5 moves to use in the ring?
Okay, obviously we have to say the splash, arm drag, hip toss, drop kick, and probably just a normal clothesline and or back elbow too. I love doing all of them.
Awesome. Awesome. There's other people in here that are watching. There's 4 people watching. If you guys want to ask a question, feel free. Oh, and that wasn't Melissa Reed that asked that question. Sorry, that was YMA2234 that asked what was your top 5 moves. I apologize. And Melissa Reed said that is not me, I promise. I apologize, Melissa. Read that wrong. My eyes are old and I am tired. I cannot read very good tonight. I apologize. Everybody's names blending in together. Um, they're both showing up gray in my chat, and usually like people are different colors and stuff. So either way, I apologize. This is I'm going to give you the floor, and you tell us where we can see you at next, where they can find you on the net, social media wise, and all that. This is your time. Plug yourself.
Okay, so on Pro Wrestling Tees, I have a T-shirt. You can go on Facebook under United States Wrestling. There's a link on there. You could also go to my Facebook, Luscious Lynn. And then on Instagram, it's the official Luscious Lynn. And then those are my accounts. And then that's pretty much it, like on there, my social medias. And then you can find me in Buchanan, West Virginia, for RSW.
What's the
And you
date
can
on that one? What's the date on that one?
of March 28th.
March 28th.
Yep.
Wow,
And then,
that's gonna be rough on you. March 28th and then the 29th. Wow, mind blown. You got
yeah.
a tall task that weekend.
Yep.
Holy
A busy schedule.
wow. I'm gonna wish you the best of luck on that one. But go ahead, finish what you were saying. I apologize. And we got Adam Armstrong in the chat now.
And you can find me on social media, like I said, on there. And also the trading cards are also on my social media and 8x10s. You could send a message or an email to the official USW page, and we could send it out that way.
Awesome, awesome. Adam Armstrong said, "Have you ever thought about having the manager of champions, Jonathan Cross, manage you?"
To be completely honest, yes, I have. I think I really did think about him managing me. He's just like, he's great. He has a good personality, I guess you could say, in a way. He's like a little bit sneaky too, in a sense.
But he levels the playing field with Atticus Webb out there. So
Yeah.
that kind of levels it out a little bit. And Jonathan Cross isn't afraid to bend the rules.
Yeah.
I've been hit by him, so I kind of know.
Yeah. That's the one thing. I'm like, hopefully he'll change. I mean,
I don't see a change coming in
I'm
Jonathan
trying,
Cross's future, but he
but I
is the
have.
manager of champions. He holds 3. He has 3 men with championships in USW, and he also manages other champions elsewhere. So he is technically manager of champions. So that would be awesome if he could get you in that stable of champions he has.
Yeah, that would be. That would be cool.
Awesome. You have anything else you want to tell our fans tonight?
Okay, I want to say if you have not watched Queen of the Ring, you should watch it too. The movie Queen of the Ring too,
I love
because
that movie. Loved it.
that was about Mildred Burke, and it talks about her story and her challenges in the wrestling business, especially as being a female wrestler. And it was just like, I don't want to spoil it for people who hasn't watched it, but it was just like really good, like hands down. Very like sad, like to see like what she had to go through, but she was very determined and she pushed her way through to the top.
She paved the way for a lot of women, and she put up with things she shouldn't have had to put up with as a human being, let alone being a woman. a human
Yeah, I have a
being.
lot of respect for her.
Yeah, absolutely. I cried in certain parts of that movie, and I ain't afraid or ashamed to admit it right here on live stream. I love that
Yeah,
movie. It was a damn good movie.
it really
Um,
was.
Melissa Reed said that would be interesting, Adam Armstrong. And YMA2234. Let me make sure I'm getting everybody. Luna Lynn a heel question mark. Luna
I
Lynn a
know.
heel.
I could never. I don't think I could ever do that. I don't think I could ever like crush a little kid's heart like that. Like I don't think I could ever do that.
You're a very classy lady. You're holding the belt with pride. I don't want to see a heel turn. Adam Armstrong said Jonathan Cross would never manage you, chump. Find someone else to ride the coattails of. Oh, he wasn't very nice to you.
That was a little bit harsh.
Very much so. How dare you? Double
That was a
A,
little.
calm down, sir.
I think you're a little bit jealous.
A little bit. I think he feels that I think he feels like that Silver Screen Championship title run's coming to an end. He's holding on
I
by a
think so
thread,
too. Feeling a little bit salty.
and he sees you hanging on to yours. Jealousy, man. We got Harry Hardy in the chat saying, other than the Bellas, who is your favorite from the Divas era? Oh, good question.
Ooh. That's hard. Maybe AJ. If she was in there, the Divas area.
AJ
Let's say,
Lee.
yeah, AJ Lee.
She's one of my favorites. She ranks right up there. Melissa Reed said he's scared. And I have another question for you. A friend of mine brought this up. You go by Luscious Luna Lynn. Have you ever thought about calling yourself Triple L?
I sign like with 3 L's. Like I haven't thought about like calling myself that, but I do sign with 3 L's.
That I
That makes
just
sense.
he
Yeah,
asked me and I had to ask. I was like, yeah,
that's
I
pretty
didn't
good
even
though.
write that down.
Yeah,
I thought of it at the last minute. He walked in the house and I was like, hey, I gotta ask that question before I forget. I totally forgot to write it down earlier. Um, is there anything else you want the fans to know? I don't want to take up too much more of your time if nobody else is going to be asking questions and stuff. Wait a minute.
check
One
out.
more. Hey, one more. Wait a minute. Sarah Jones chimed in and said, love you, Luna Lynn.
I love you so much. I love all of you guys.
Awesome. 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 Anything else you want to say to our fans before I let you go?
Check out Justice on YouTube.
Absolutely. Every Saturday morning, 10 a.m., you'll not only see Luna Lynn, but you'll see a host of other USW stars like Axel Crow, Adam Armstrong, Jonathan Cross, myself included, Brian Hardy, um, also Bob Starr. I'm trying to think of everybody off the top of my head. Owen Maverick. I don't want to leave anybody out because there's so many great talent. Uh, Without mentioning, you know what I mean? I want to mention everybody. Anthony Rucker. Uh, the list goes on and on and on. Check it out every Saturday morning, 10 a.m. USW Justice. Don't forget, the 29th, we're going to have USW United We Stand 2. I'm tripping over my teeth. W, Buckhannon, West Virginia, Canal Lounge. And at the last minute, we got everybody texting at the same time. Adam Armstrong said, I think the Spider Lady would be a way better champion. Oh,
You're still saying salty over there.
yeah, he's really salty. Sarah Jones says, "Are you you are an inspiration to young girls?" Yes, you are.
Thank you. I really hope I am. I really hope that I can help anybody out, like, and just like put a smile on their face. Like,
You carry the title
you.
with pride. You do. You carry it with pride. There isn't Luna Lynn. I
Thank
mean,
you.
Adam Armstrong said, "No way you're walking out with that championship at United We Stand too." And Melissa Reed said, "Yay, justice." 50 on that, Adam. I got 50 on that. I'll take
I'm not
that
giving
action.
up. I'm coming back with a belt. It's not going anywhere.
All right. Well, I took up enough of your time. We're going to let Luscious Luna Lynn get back to her training so she can be ready for this big weekend coming up the 28th and 29th. Do not miss her at RSW in Buchanan on the 28th. And at United We Stand too on the 29th at USW. Y'all have a great night. God bless. Luscious Luna Lynn, you want to sign us out?
Have a great night, and I hope that everybody has a great weekend.
Till next time.
Bye.